So here's what we're finding out and processing here. Instead of communicating for the sake of comprehension and getting information across and communicating with another person, it seems that to them, instead of communication, they're doing rhetoric. The art of speaking or writing as a means of persuasion, rhetoric. Insincere language. The art of communicating, insinuating indirect means in order to attain an end. Definition of manipulation: to control or play upon by artful means, especially to one's own advantage. Communication is defined as exchanging information, comprehending direct details. Rhetoric is defined as language designed to have persuasive effect on its audience, often regarded as lacking in sincerity or meaningful content. Which is exactly how neurotypical people describe their communication. So here's the problem. Autistic people are communicating for the sake of communicating. I'm letting you know how I feel, how I perceive, what I think, for the sake of you comprehending my perspective, so that you can also tell me how you feel, what you see, how you think, so that we can come to a middle ground or a means or some sort of understanding of each other based on giving each other the information that we have. Like if you're late for work, or if you have to do something and you explain the reason. Like when I was in high school and my dad texted me about whether I was taking the bus or being picked up. And I had to explain that the reason I was checking my phone was to make sure that I knew where I was going after school, because it was very important, and my dad told me to check my phone. So therefore, I wasn't just looking at my phone willy-nilly looking at memes or something. I was checking something important, and I let you know that through communication. However, that teacher took my phone away regardless. It was after class, after announcements, we were leaving to go to the bus, and she took my fucking phone away and yelled at me for using it because I checked it to see if my dad was telling me whether I was riding the bus or not. And I told her that, and she told me I was lying to her. Neurotypicals communicate solely for goal-oriented reasons. They communicate solely for manipulation. It's only rhetoric. It's not communication. They communicate goal-oriented. That is why all of the teachers, all of your peers assume that you were trying to get something out of them or pull one over on them, because that's what they're doing to you and each other. That teacher thought that by me telling her more information and communicating, that I was trying to gain something from it, trying to manipulate her out of the situation. Same thing with storytelling. They think if you fill in gaps that you couldn't possibly know all of that information, and that you're lying about that. Not that you just know that information and you're trying to communicate it to them. They think you want something from them because they would not communicate without wanting something from you.